Hey everyone, it's me, X-Canadiensis. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I post new doll-related videos almost every single day. And today's video, I'm so excited because we are going to be reviewing the Disney Style Series Ariel doll. So this is the special Ariel doll. They've done a few special dolls, and these are from Hasbro's Disney line, which is now gone. It's been discontinued because Mattel has regained the princess license. And I feel like the Hasbro Disney franchise was rocky to say the least, but I loved the Style Series line. There were definite problems, but there were some absolutely incredible dolls, and this was one that I was so devastated that I wasn't able to get a hold of, but Eclair Collects sent her to me in my P.O. box as a surprise, and I am so grateful. This doll was one that I was really worried because it seems like she didn't really have much of a US release. I do believe she might be available now. If she is, I'll link in the description so that you guys can find her because she's amazing. I don't think that there's another doll like this one. So she's in the special edition Style Series packaging, which is a little bit different. I actually don't like this packaging compared to the other one, but it is cute. And it says Ariel, Princess Ariel stuns in a gorgeous gown inspired by the colors of the sea, embellished with sparkling starfish and seashell details. And yeah, so I mean, if you can find this in stores, that's the barcode. Okay. And then if we open this up, so this is one of those packaging that. We open this up, look at the artwork, and look at that doll. So the artwork, are you kidding? Look at that. This design is so impressive. I desperately wish we could have seen this with a Disney designer doll budget or something because wow. But I will say that even with the Disney Style Series budget here, they've done a great job bringing this dress to life. And I cannot wait to get her out of the packaging. And it's really interesting because this is Hasbro, and Hasbro is committed to not using plastic in their packaging anymore, or as much as they can. So as you can see, I don't actually see any plastic because I even see, oh no, that's part of the doll. That's part of the doll. These ties are actually paper. So pretty cool. And I really appreciate that Hasbro does that. I think it's awesome. So even though this package is not as pretty or anything, the vast majority of people are not leaving these dolls in box. So that's fine. It's just cardboard, so it can be recycled fully, which is really, really cool. So anyway, let's get her out of the box. Ariel is now out of the packaging, and this is what she looks like. So because this doll wasn't really released very widely, I wasn't sure what to expect. I knew I really liked her from the photos, but stock photos can be pretty deceiving sometimes, as you guys know. But the first thing that I felt while I was unboxing this doll was her hair, which if you've been watching my reviews, this will make sense, but otherwise it won't, but please bear with me. This feels like my Precure style, or just Bondi style dolls in general. It feels like their hair, which is my favorite hair. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's nylon, but I don't know. It's extremely soft. It's cold to the touch, and it has this really nice wax in it that's keeping the style. I'm really impressed. I am not used to this from Hasbro. Even on the Style Series deluxe dolls like this, I feel like they were using polypropylene, and I think even on My Little Pony they've switched to polypropylene. So I am pretty surprised, and extremely pleasantly surprised and excited. So first let's take a look at her face. I think so the Hasbro Disney dolls are not really that different from other Disney dolls, and the Style Series is really, really awesome in my opinion. But I think the most divisive thing would be the face. The faces of these dolls are definitely very divisive. I really like some of them. I think Elsa really looks amazing, and Rapunzel. If one thing of Hasbro's legacy with the Disney Princess line needs to be recognized, it's that they fixed Rapunzel. Disney didn't do it. It was Hasbro that did it first, and then Disney followed suit with an eerily similar face. I'm just saying, I think Hasbro deserves some acknowledgement for that because it's awesome. But that being said, Ariel's Hasbro face is not my favorite. I have heard that other people super, super like Ariel's face, and I'm not knocking you if you do. It's just not for me as much. I'm not sure what it is. It definitely looks like Ariel, I will say. And the eyelashes, I'm not sure if I like it with eyelashes or not, the rooted eyelashes, but I do appreciate that she has rooted lashes. And I think her makeup look is pretty cute too. I really like the lips. And does she have lower resolution paint? She does. Well, it's not lower resolution, but you can tell that it's printed similar to Barbie's, but it's a decent resolution, which good, because these eyes are so big. If it had been low resolution, it would have been really, really jarring. And then that's what her eyebrows look like. Yeah, it's definitely a very Ariel face. I do think it looks more like her daughter though. This is a Melody face, which if I look at it that way, that's pretty cute. And Melody is her daughter, so they look pretty similar. And then she has starfish earrings with little flowers maybe on the posts. Not sure. Super, super pretty. And then her hair, it's a very classic Ariel, except they've put rubber bands instead of just gel to keep them in place. Cute. Very, very cute. And then let's take a look at that rooting pattern. I'm just so surprised by the hair. I'm so surprised by it. That's what the hair looks like. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look at the rooting. A great rooting pattern as expected, and the hair is so soft. I really cannot place what the material is. Like, I've been having trouble with it with all of my Japanese doll reviews. If anybody knows with certainty, please let me know. There is something called Japanese saran, and I'm not sure what that is. It could be that, I guess. But that would be so strange to see on a Hasbro doll. Really appreciated and awesome though. And then her dress. So her dress is a very simple base with a ton of plastic details, beautifully implemented. I usually don't like when there's like weird plastic details on top of a dress because it can look really bulky. Monster High struggled with that sometimes. And I'm not saying like screw Monster High and the designers that did it, they suck. But I'm saying like sometimes it didn't really have the effect that I think they wanted, and I didn't super like it because it was very chunky. But this is so well blended. It looks so nice. I don't mean blended necessarily, but it blends in. That's what I mean. It's beautiful. So for starters, the base dress is just a green like bodycon dress, I guess, until you get to the bottom, which is where it gets really cool. But it's a very simple dress. I love the color. It's very Ariel color, very, very fun. Almost reminds me of her Parks dress, but it's really meant to be like her tail color. And I love that she has her little seashell bra on, but it's super embellished and the painted details are great. The only missing painted details are the little bumps on the scallop, but I mean, some scallops do have bumps like that, so that could just be that it's a bumpy scallop, I don't know, instead of just pearls glued on top. And then this is how the bra works. It's 3 different little closures. And yeah, really, really nice. And after that, oh, and there's plastic straps to keep the dress up. After that, we begin the amazing plastic accessories cascading down. So it's made out of this really, really nice see-through purple material. It's only a little bit see-through, but I mean, look at that. It's so dreamy and pretty, and the colors they chose are so nice. I love these purple pearls and the gold starfish all throughout. And I love that they didn't paint every detail, but everything, like it looks very, very intentional and very, very nice. They didn't paint the scallops. That's the one that they didn't paint. And the starfish, but the starfish, the large ones are intentionally that color. At least I think so. Yeah, look at this. And it even wraps around as much as it needs to. Is it just like, wow. It's just sculpted to fit perfectly. It's like kind of a harder plastic than I was expecting. This is so cool. Look at this detail. It's beautiful. Oh, the scallop down there is painted purple, dark purple. Isn't this gorgeous? It's gorgeous. And then she has 3 little pearl bracelets that just slide right on. So if you're taking photos, you got to turn them. But other than that, very, very nice. And I really like the shine to the material that they used. And then we get to the amazing, amazing, amazing skirt. Oh my gosh, look at this. So this is like an organza. I think it's all organza. Look at it though. It's amazing. So there's several different like layers of these ruffles. It's all just one. You see what they did on like tracks here and this way, which was a very cool idea. Instead of just doing it down like that, they sewed all the tracks on this way, and it makes this really, really cool effect. It's very seaweed. It looks very nautical. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And because this is so high up, by the way, the dress is pretty short. So the dress stops here, and she has, let's check out those shoes. Very simple, but I mean, I was not expecting some really, really cool shoe. And you'll notice that the stand says Disney Style Series. That's weird, Brooke. Normally you provide the stand. Yeah, this is a stand that came with this doll. It's a saddle stand, but I don't hate it. Look. So it's very simple, right? But it actually clicks right into place. It's a little difficult because she has a mermaid dress on, but once you get it up there, it like stays. She stands on it so well. I am in disbelief that she has a stand that actually works. She stands super well. Awesome. And then let's take a quick look at the articulation. So Style Series look like they're very articulated, but they're not really. So really good head articulation, really awesome there. And then the arms, this drove me like mad when I first got Rapunzel because that's the most the arms can bend. So the arms are carved outward for some reason, which I don't even think that hides the joint. It just looks stupid. I don't know why they do that. But this is the most that it can bend. So you can barely hit what I think might be a right angle. Maybe it's like maybe exactly 90 degrees, if not a little bit obtuse. But I mean, it's better than no arm articulation. I'll give it that, but it's annoying. And then she does not have articulated legs. I think their rationale here was that they are collector dolls, so they're likely staying in the packaging, but I don't know. They needed to have articulated legs. It's very silly that they don't, because these were priced. I don't know about this doll. This one was a lot higher, I think, but I think this one was probably around $50. But did this even have an official US release, or are we getting like distribution from other countries? I have no idea. But I think that these at least should have had the articulated legs, but the regular style series dolls also do not have articulated legs, and they were $25 as opposed to the unarticulated ones, like the Disney dolls in general, which were like $5 to $10 each. So it's very weird to me that they did not include knee articulation, but again, I really think it's because they're like collector dolls, and they didn't want to do click joint knees because click joint knees are like invisibly articulated. But I don't know. I don't think this sort of articulation would have been the end of the world. Like, I think it would have been fine, especially because most of them wear long dresses. That also might be another justification, is like, oh, they have long dresses, they don't need to have knee articulation. And with that, we are done with this review. This is a pretty quick one. She doesn't come with any accessories or anything, but the doll herself is so magnificent. I definitely recommend this doll if you can get her. I'm extremely impressed. I think she's beautiful. The face isn't my absolute favorite. That's the one thing for me, but I mean, it's not a bad face. It's just not my style. I think she's really, really cute. I think this is definitely, that's not her angle. This is the better half profile for her. I think this is a definite must-have for Ariel fans because there's not really another Ariel doll like this one. I think there was like a, not Premiere series by the Disney Store, but there was something similar to a Premiere doll line by Mattel, and there was an Ariel doll wearing something vaguely familiar to this. Clearly not what this was inspired by, but you know, it's like a mermaid dress. So that's the only thing you would have that would come close. This is a really, really impressive doll. I'm blown away by the material quality, the construction quality, like just the build in general of this dress is really impressive. The not extra accessories, I guess, but the accessories included with the outfit that really, really like take it home. It's just beautiful. This is an incredible doll, and I can't recommend her enough if you can get a hold of her. If you're international, like not in the US, it seems like she'll probably be easier for you to get a hold of. But yeah, so she's the Disney style series Ariel. For some reason, this one didn't have like a special title. Normally they're called, I thought they were called like premium or collector's edition or something, but anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this review and seeing this doll. This is kind of a different doll for me. I have definitely reviewed style series before, and I do really like them. I've actually reviewed the other two special ones. Oh, I guess there was a Belle one that is not, I'm just not even going to begin to discuss that one. And then there's a Cinderella one, and I don't have that Cinderella one. But other than that, like, I've been very impressed with the style series, and I'm very sad to see it go. I've been really enjoying it. But I'm also really enjoying the Mattel Disney princesses. I just hope that they do things like the style series with Mattel, because it was such a good idea, and they're beautiful, beautiful dolls. And I know the faces, apparently, this is a rumor, but apparently the faces were not originally like this, and they were changed kind of last minute, and that's why they sometimes look a little weird with the rest of the doll bodies. I think it was said by one of the designers, but don't quote me on that unless somebody in the description finds a source. I would appreciate it if you do, because I kind of lost that screenshot or Instagram post if it's still live. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'd love to know what you think of this doll. I'm blown away. I knew I was gonna like her because I knew I liked the design from the pictures, but it's not just a good design, it's a completely good execution. Okay, the face looks really cute like that. I don't know. Okay, for all this time, thanks so much for watching. Bye.